Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, do you think Donald Trump is a Russian asset? Do you think that the US government works on behalf of the Russian government, of Kremlin? Do you think that Putin has these guys in Washington, D.C. as subordinates? Well, according to Zelenskyy, this is the conclusion. I will show you here three I didn't drink anything. Three articles. I mean, I drank water and coffee all day. All right, so let me show you what this imbecile says. And this is Zelenskyy. It's unbelievable. Right there. Ukrinform. Zelenskyy says, Ukraine is ready to present finalized peace plan from London to the United States of America soon. Did you understand? So he is saying, I'm not with you, Washington, D.C., I'm with London. I'm their boy. We knew that to a certain extent. So then you are giving the Americans a counter-offer, I'm guessing? All right, let's read the article a little bit. Zelenskyy has stated that he will soon be ready to submit to the U.S. a document on peace efforts that has been finalized by Ukrainian and European teams. Who were in the European teams? Romania, Albania, Portugal, Spain, Switzerland, Austria, Denmark, right? Sweden, Norway. No. There were three countries. Three, eins, zwei, drei, Polizei. The imbeciles from Germany, the guys from England, and the other ones from France. This is Europe. Why don't these guys, these big guys, why don't they send their proposal to Putin himself? They say, you know what, United States of America? Hey Putin, here is our offer, counter offer. Beat it if you can. Take it or leave it. Well, excuse me, Putin, where are you going? So why don't they send it to Putin himself? Why do they have to send it to the United States of America? This is baboonish, man. All right, there. Who's we? We are working very actively on all components of possible steps to end the war. Blah, 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 blah. The Ukrainian and European components have already been worked out, and we are ready to present them to our partners in America. Together with the American side, we hope to make the possible steps as effective as possible, as soon as possible, Zelenskyy says. Really? Let me show you what Trump says. Weak people leading a decaying Europe. Trump says, America's transatlantic allies are weak and failing to control migration, the US president has said. Well, if it's only about migration, then I would like to ask Trump, what is he doing about, Israel? And that is his kryptonite. Ask him about Israel and you know who he is. The same. When I want to see or to unmask someone's intellectual dishonesty, I ask that person two questions, or at least questions on two Jesus Christ, man, something is wrong today. On two questions, on two subjects, which is one, I ask about the Middle East and Israel, and the other one I ask in relation with Russia, for instance, and Palestinians in Iran. That's the first one. Kind of big, Putin, Russia, Israel, Palestine, Iran. That's the first one. And the second one, I ask a religious question, which I say, do you believe that Noah built the ark at the age of 600 years old? And that's a follow-up question if they say, yes. Okay. Do you think that Noah died at 900 years old? And if that person says, yes, I would say, okay, let's play some Humpty Dumpty here. Let me read some philosophy from Snow White and the Seven Midgets and so on. Let's talk about sports, the weather, done. That's for me at least. So when Trump says the immigration, they're weak, we know they're weak. They're pussified. We already know that one. They're feminized, if I can say, which is great for the enemies. Okay, but if you ask Trump, how strong are you with Israel? Well, what are you talking about? Israel is defending itself. So that's another one. And let me show you when Zelenskyy accuses the American side as working for Putin. He's not saying it, but he's implying straight, rather. Ukrainska Pravda. Today, 9th of December, 2025 is not like last year or 3 years ago. Zelenskyy. Idea of Ukraine conceding Donetsk Oblast came from Russia, not US. Okay, so what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. To me, at least. It means that the Americans, when they put that idea on their peace plan that was given to Zelenskyy, came from the Russians. So the Russians control the Americans to tell Zelenskyy about Donbass. So that tells me that the Americans are either weak or they work for the Kremlin. That's my conclusion. You can have your own, but it's not saying the Americans are strong, and doesn't say that the Americans are just controlling the Kremlin. It does not say that. That Donbass, Donetsk Oblast, okay, that idea, if it came from Russia and it trickled down into the American side, negotiator, presidents, Secretary of States, Vitkov, Kushner, all these guys, I'm not going to go into that now. If that trickled down in the peace plan, right, 28, which was down to 19, now 29, I think it was, 29 dropped to 19, and it was submitted to the, not even to the Europeans, was like, you look at it if you want, but Zelenskyy, it's you. What does it tell you? It came from there. A lot of things can come from my neighbor, right? Like my neighbor tells me, why don't you give me your Ferrari? And I say, hey, my dear wife, should we give the Ferrari to the neighbor? And she said, that was the neighbor's idea. Yeah. Why do you even ask me? Why do you even ask me this question? You should have smacked the neighbor straight in his big nose. All right. So that's with this video, my friends, because I think it's clear what's going on here. Trump accuses the Europeans of being weak. What are you? I tell you, if you are big, bold, and strong, Trump, you would do what you try to do with Maduro. Give him an ultimatum. Tell Zelenskyy, by tomorrow at 1300, 1 o'clock p.m., you are in London. Forever and ever. Until the Russians catch you later, if you know what I mean, with some Novichok or something else. That's what I would if I were strong. But no, he's not going to do that. Why? Zelenskyy is a Zelenskyy-Stein. Trump works with Witkowstein and Kushnerstein. What do you want? People around him are, you know what I mean? So he's not going to do squat. Trump is going to be told what to do. This is a game. If Trump, I do not accept these premises. I don't accept that Ukraine is tough and the guy in charge of Ukraine dares one-on-one to counter Trump, and Trump, the leader of the free world, he's just, as he is big balls, he cannot tell this baboon, get out. And if he doesn't do that, is why? Okay, let's say he can, but he doesn't want to. Do you think he wants to make it sound like legal or democratic? Look what he's doing in other countries. Bang, boom, joom, bam, change the regime, we want your oil. Venezuela has the latest, clearest example of that. So he can do the same thing with this guy. Get out. Or he can say, you know what? You don't wanna? No more money for you. No more weapons for you, and that's it. But the military-industrial complex is going to be on him. The IPAC is going to be on him. I'm sorry, the good people of okay, will be on him. The banks, the financial system is going to be on him. Probably he's going to be dying of natural causes within a week if Trump continues like this. But hey, he knows better. I think Trump is under big pressure, unless he's doing their bidding willingly as a tool that he seems to be. This is a game. He can't tell that guy get out. It's like, you are not you. You have a guy, not you. You have a homeless outside, and you say, okay, I'm going to help you, homeless, against the, how do you call it, the elements. Cold, rain, sun. You need some food, man. I'm going to give you some food, some shelter. I'm going to have you bathe or take a shower, and I take you in. You are dying. You are a loser. You're dying. And I, because I'm very nice, I get you in. I give you a master bedroom. I give you the shower. I give you everything you need over there just to make sure you come downstairs. And I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to do a steak. I'm going to make a steak for you. Very good beef steak, okay? Great. New York steak, New York, whatever, strip. Do it at New York. Let's say not go with the New York, but anyway, go to something else. So you got that one. And you bring him downstairs and he looks at your steak and said, what is this? You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't like it, I don't know, medium or some medium rare or something. I like it well done. Well, Gigi. And Gigi's going to be, what? What's over there? When he looks, you smack him so hard, you get him back in the office, in the street. That's what I would do. I give you everything, and you tell me that you like the steak, the best steak in a certain way. Eat the motherfucking steak, you loser. The same with Zelensky. You tell me that Trump, if it's real, that America and Obama cannot tell this guy what's over there. Oh, that's Israel. Boom, go to London. Why don't you think he can do that? Because he can't. He cannot do that. He's not like Emil. It's much deeper than that. Spare me. Look what these guys have been done, or these guys have been done to Yugoslavia, Iraq, even Iran, Syria, Libya, Afghanistan. Look what they're doing right now in Ukraine. And you tell me Venezuela if you want, and the list goes on if you go back in time. And you tell me that he cannot smack this guy around who depends 100% on me. But no, he's discussing with the Europeans. Okay. All right, call me when you're done with the Europeans. That's what I would do. Call me when you're done with the Europeans. Stop giving them anything. Don't give them money, don't give them supplies, don't give them weapons, don't give them anything. Stop the communication, the satellite communication from the weapons that we gave them. And there's the intelligence sharing. Done sharing, giving. Done. Let the Europeans give you. And let them, how soon before you're going to send a peace treaty, or what's that called? What did they say it's going to do? A peace plan. Tell me how long before you're going to send a peace plan, you and Europeans, to Putin. And tell me what's going to happen next. And after that, come to me. And when you come to me, it's only you. And you do everything I said, you signed it, and you shut the hell up. And I'm going to talk to the Russians. Because it's not between you and the Russians. It's not between the Europeans and the Russians. It's not about the Ukrainians and Russians. It's about me, the United States of America, and the Russians. Got that? But no. So there's not going to be. Because if this guy says stop, what do you think Zelensky is going to do? Talk to the Europeans? What exactly will the Europeans give them? Pong after his beak. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.